What up, man? It's your boy DJ Cash, man. Check me out on Top of Tide.
DJ Cash, what's going on with you?
What's up, man? You know what I mean? Another day.
Yeah. Now, let's take it all the way back. First, you know, I know everybody has a lot of questions. What's going on with Cash?
Right.
You've been making some moves, some real big moves lately.
Yeah, man.
No.
Lately I've been blessed, you know.
So we wanted to come out here and talk with Cash and get it straight from him. You know what I mean? Answer some of the questions that people might have in the city, what's going on. So let's take it back, man. Trill Tight DJs.
Right.
You know, I know when I was down at Ice Lounge, Trill Tight was throwing some of the biggest parties in the city, packed house every time.
Right.
You know, you guys killed the city, and then you kind of went off and did your own thing. So what kind of brought Trill Tight together, and what happened to where Cash decided, you know what, I'm gonna go do my own thing and
I mean, that's where it all started. Trill Tight DJs, man. It started back in high school. It was me and DJ PA, you know what I mean, and a group of other guys in high school. And it was really just Trill Tight Entertainment because none of us DJ back then. So, you know what I mean, as we got older, we just took advantage on, you know, how to, you know, keep some money in the group. So we all learned how to DJ on our own. And, you know, the Ice Lounge, though, that's kind of where we first got our break in the 21 and over mark. Man, we had some good times there. Yeah, it was a lot, you know.
yeah, I was doing the security. I seen
you know
it.
what I mean, we did our thing there, man. I think that's where we got our jump start, and you know, from there we grow. And as myself, I kind of just started off doing my own thing, and I just, you know, became Cash. That's it. But I'm currently with another DJ company, which is Drummer Boy, which is Drum Squad DJ. So that's kind of who I'm affiliated with. But Trill Tight, you know, that's the heart. I mean, that's tatted on me. So that's for life. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Now, anybody knows DJ Cash knows he's the laid back, cool person. You know, I mean, DJ Cash has always been highly respected in the city, fan favorite. What's one of the biggest misconceptions of DJ Cash?
That I am laid back. You know, I mean, I'm kind of laid back during the day, but once you get me in, you know, my element, which is, you know, DJing, you know what I mean, I turn into like a whole different person. So I kind of got like you know, it's kind of like two sides to me, you know what I mean? So during the day, I am really laid back, you know, but when it's time to turn the lights on, I shine, you know what I mean? So that's how it is.
Now, you went from Trill Tight DJs
Right.
to DJing on your own, to stepping out on your own,
Right.
and you start throwing a lot of parties at the Hyde. You know what I mean? And packing. You did that actually for a while.
Yeah,
So
that's probably like the longest location I was at. I was there for like 2.5 years. You know what I mean? Like that situation was like I didn't DJ at pretty much every club in the city. That situation, that's kind of like family. You know what I mean? Like that's why I was there for so long. Just they got great staff. You know what I mean? And that's why they've been open probably longer than any other club downtown. You know what I mean? They got good staff and they do good business. So High Lounge, that's one of my favorites.
from a DJ's perspective, you know what I mean, and being in Nap, knowing kind of like when you go to the parties, you normally see the familiar faces behind the turntables.
Mm-hmm.
In our market, you know
Right.
what I mean, what has kept DJ Cash, you know what I mean, relevant out here when there's so many other DJs that's out here that's doing the same thing, but Cash has always been one of the top. You know, any flyer, you normally gonna see Cash's name, or you're gonna see a couple other DJs.
I think it's just me being like I'm on the scene. You know what I mean? A lot of DJs you only see them DJing. Me, I go out pretty much every day. You know what I'm saying? Because to me that's my job. I have to be more personable with the people, so people feel like they know me. So I think that's why people gravitate towards me more than other DJs, because a lot of the other DJs you don't see. So I'm out every night. You know what I mean? I'm talking to the people, I'm meeting new people, and I'm just keeping myself relevant. You know what I mean?
Now, what also, and DJing has changed dramatically over the years.
Right.
You know what I mean? Explain kind of like what, you know, I know you don't want to give away what you do, but kind of explain like your style of DJing, what makes you different from other DJs.
Man, you know, a lot of people are switching to, like, DJing now, man, you see a lot of DJs because it's so easy. You know what I'm saying? I think what sets me apart is I'm sticking to the basics, you know what I mean, of where it started, you know what I mean? 2 turntables and a mixer, not that one piece, you know, you see with a lot of people got the knives, like, you know what I mean? That's almost cheating, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You get what you pay for with me, so you're going to get good quality equipment, good quality sound, and you know what I mean, I'm gonna turn up, you know. Plus I study music. That's all I do all day. If I'm at home, I'm just sitting there putting different patterns together and, you know, making sure I don't sound redundant, you know, on my next DJ set. So
All right, now if you say you study music, right? We're gonna switch gears for a second.
Do that.
All right. Who's DJ Cash? Who's DJ Cash listening to on a day-to-day basis? Who's one of your favorite artists right now?
One of my favorite. I mean, my favorite artist right now is Drake. You know what I'm saying? But I listen to pretty much anybody.
So you like Charged Up there?
Yeah, that was definitely that was dope. You know, it was real subliminal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Charged up, but I really ain't. You know what I mean? So.
So what is your take on the Drake and Meek situation? I'm gonna give you my perspective real quick one time. I don't think Drake needed to respond to me. He already knows as an artist he's better. So he really didn't need to. He didn't gain anything by putting that out, in my opinion. He got more off of clowning him with the NIMS and the battery charged up at the concerts versus the actual song. So what is your perspective on it?
My perspective of that is, man, it's kind of crazy because I'm really a fan of both of them. You know what I mean? But I mean, I take it as like, all right, I seen this old clip of Kobe and Bow Wow challenged him to basketball. Like he played Bow Wow like he was an NBA, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's like he ain't taking no competition lightly, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like whoever you put in front of me, whether it's Meek, Jay, whoever, Kendrick, I'ma body him, you know what I mean? So I took it as if he was just showing like, you know what I mean, like this ain't what you want. You know, he didn't give him too much, but he gave him something, you know?
Yeah. You've been out here for a while, throwing parties, DJing. I was even out here at one point, and the nightlife scene has dramatically changed. Huh?
I think I DJed.
Yeah, you did. I mean, come on, man. We had the fan favorites.
Right.
We had, the Ready Rocks. We had Be Nasty. We had Cash, PA. I mean, of course, you got to go to the right people to get what you need to get done. So, in your opinion, man, as long as you've been out here doing events, you've seen it all, you've done it all. What has changed in your eyes from when you started doing events till now? What has changed in the city as far as the nightlife is?
Nightlife, man, it's at an all-time bad right now, man. I think a lot of it has to do with venues not trusting, our community, which is the blacks. You know what I'm saying? And so the venues, like we can't even give people a good time because we don't have the right venues to give people a good time at. So we're kind of like going into places that not necessarily a club, and we're trying to create something when you don't even get that club atmosphere, and you're not really giving the people, what they want. And then a lot of it has to do with the promoters, the deals they setting up, and the way they lead. Because we had venues, but people go in there and they mess up the venues, and then we don't get the opportunity again because of either the bad business deals or the bad promotion that people went in there and said they can create this amount of bar revenue and don't get it. So it's a little bit of everything, man. It's checks and stuff.
What
venues ain't good.
In your opinion, what can change to any nightlife in Indianapolis? Because there's even a thing. This is a fact. Okay, I'm not going to reveal where this came from, but national artists don't even want to come here and do concerts. They don't even want to really bother coming. They'll pass on this money here.
Right.
We've had a lot of concerts that has flopped because of either that or promoters not having the money. So what can change the nightlife here in Indianapolis?
Man, another point that I missed on for a while. I think it's your nightlife is as good as your sports team. You know what I mean? Not even like if your sports team is winning, just as far as the players that you have on your team. You know what I'm saying? We don't really.
Now I want to touch on something real quick. You was in Broad Ripple. Everybody knows about the whole Broad Ripple situation, and Nap stood behind you because you wasn't in the wrong.
Exactly.
You wasn't in the wrong. You can't help what's going on outside the building when you're inside the building, spinning records. So, in your opinion, was this targeted to you because of what happened outside? And do you feel like, as you said, like, should they even bother going in environments that they are really not welcome to?
Yeah, man, that situation, man, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Which it changed my life. At one point I was down. You know what I mean? I'm not saying ready to give up, but it kind of changed my life. But I took it and I figured out how to take that situation and make it into a positive. You know what I mean? So. I opened my eyes on it, because it's a whole lot more markets in Indianapolis.
Right.
So that's when I kind of hired a manager, and I had to figure out a way how to get out the city. But yeah, man, I definitely don't support any area that doesn't want my dollar. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't encourage people to go to barber because it's been counts and counts and counts from studying it, from me being in a situation of discrimination. You know, some lawsuits that they already in law. So you know what I mean? You know, blacks we forgive easy. So you know, that's a difficult task. You know what I mean? That's a whole other conversation.
You linked up with DeMont Nixon. For those who don't know DeMont Nixon resided in Indiana. He moved to California. Been successful in a lot of business ventures.
Right.
And you linked up with him to further your DJ career. And so talk about that a little bit.
Well, I had asked DeMont a couple years ago because I seen some of the stuff that he was doing out in LA. So I had asked him to be my manager. You know what I mean? It took a while for us to link up. So we ended up linking up, I think in December of 2014. And he became my manager. I mean, DeMont did a lot for my career, you know what I mean, as far as getting me out of the city and being known. Like in LA, I got a good buzz in LA, Las Vegas. He did a lot for my career as far as getting those things. And man, as of right now though, he's not my manager. We kind of split ways, just different. We had different aspects on how we wanted my career to go. And at the end of the day, it has to go my way. You know what I'm saying? I hired you to do the things that I wanted to do, but you know what I mean? So we kind of just split up before it messed up our friendship.
Right.
But, you know, DeMont, that's my guy. You know what I mean?
So when you decided to move out of Nap, let's talk about that because one thing we always had in conversations in Nap, I had this conversation with people all the time, the leaving Nap and being able to trust the fact that your talent is good enough and your hustle is good enough to leave Nap and be successful. What was the defining moment for you when you said, you know what, I gotta go if I'm gonna win?
I mean, the Broad Ripple situation kind of opened my eyes into getting in a different market because the city was kind of blackballing me from really even doing anything. So that kind of opened my eyes. But then when I realized and I was going out and I was listening to some of the other DJs, I felt like my talent was either better than theirs or, you know, just as good as theirs. And then when I finally had the opportunity to DJ at some of these bigger venues in different cities and, you know what I mean, seeing the crowd reaction, you know what I mean? So that's when I kind of knew, like, okay, well, I'm bigger than one market.
So now I know you DJ Chris Brown. I think you was jumped in a movie at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I don't think a lot of people know that. If you ain't following Cash, you know, he jumped into the acting a little bit. So how did that go? And where's Cash at today? What's the next move?
Man, I was in Vegas, man. I met a guy named Mike, and he owns a liquor. It's called Bel Air Bellini Peach. And he wanted me to do some marketing stuff and get behind his liquor. And then in between there, he just happened to be a director. And he was one of the directors that sat in on Hango. And they shooting a new movie called Last Day of School. And he asked me, he just liked my whole, you know, attitude. He asked me if I wanted to be the DJ in the movie. And I was like, you know, of course. I never thought about acting, but you know, so I did a couple scenes, and I got lines and stuff in the movie too. So the movie will be coming out in about April. It's called Last Day of School. Make sure you're looking out for that.
All right.
But what I got coming up, I'm actually in the process of getting me and C-Ho in the process of buying our own nightclub. You know what I mean? So that's our next big adventure. I can't really say too much on it, but you know, it's coming soon. And we got a name for it already. It's gonna be called ICON, which is the acronym is, you know, ICON, which is Indianapolis Choice of Nightlife.
Okay. So, exclusive right here on TWT TV. Yeah. Anything you would like to tell the city of Indianapolis?
I just want to tell y'all I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for supporting me for so long. You know, I mean, I've been doing this for probably about 10 years. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And shout out to TWT, man. Talk with Todd. It's one of the best interviews I had, man. Appreciate y'all.